3 tips to help you to know if you're ready to shift from survivor of narcissistic abuse to coach. Now, these tips are based on things I accidentally did right, as well as things I did wrong, so learn from my mistakes. Tip number 1 is to make sure that you are your first client. In other words, sometimes we have this deep desire to help others through narcissistic abuse because we know what it's like, we know how hard it is, but this deep desire to help others is sometimes masking the deep need that we have in ourselves to get more healing. So remember to do your own inner work. Make sure that you are doing the work on yourselves, because then you're going to be in the best place to help others. It's very much like the plane going down. We first put the mask on ourselves so that we're in a better place to help others. Tip number 2 is to spend time in your niche in group coaching or online support groups where people are going to be talking about, especially when dealing with narcissistic abuse, where they're going to be talking about situations that they're going to want coaching on. And the reason is because narcissistic abuse causes trauma, and trauma wakes up trauma in others. So if you're hearing people's stories and it makes you extremely uncomfortable and highly triggered, that's just an indication that you may need to first do some more inner work on yourself so that you can hold a safe space when people are sharing their stories. Number 3 is to get some training. Now, a lot of people go through narcissistic abuse. They leave the relationship, and again, they have this desire to help people. And on top of that, the coaching world at this moment is not regulated. So technically, anybody can slap the label coach on their profile and call themselves a coach. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually be unethical. You can re-traumatize people, and you can be held liable for giving advice that causes harm to other people. So if you really want to help people, make sure you invest in you so that you have the proper training so that you can be an effective coach that helps people to create lasting change.
Absolutely nothing wrong with being a wounded healer. As a matter of fact, all healers are wounded, whether they know it or not. That's why they go into the healing professions. Not only is there nothing wrong with recognizing one's woundedness, it's actually essential to do so if you're going to help yourself and if you're going to help others.